Hello dear students, welcome to the online education of class 6 science. Dear students, in the previous class I was discussing about the lesson habitats and adaptation. So in that we discussed about the living things and their characteristics. In that we discussed about three characteristics of living things, that is living things need the food, they grow, they respire, and they respond to stimuli. Okay, so in the previous class we discussed about how the plants and animals they respond to stimuli. To I mean the stimuli is nothing but the changes which takes place in our surroundings. For that, what response you will give, that is nothing but the response to stimuli. Okay, so there is an activity that we study in today's class. So dear students, what you need to do is you have to take a potted plant and you have to keep it away from the window, but a small amount of light sunlight should enter into that room through this window. Okay, only for some time, means up to some morning time only, not completely whole day. In such place you have to keep this potted plant little away from the window so that a little amount of sunlight falls on it. Okay, so keep this potted plant for few days. After 5 6 days or 1 week, so you keep on watering the plant every day, not a problem. So after 1 week you have to observe it. So do you find the plant growing upright or what? You have to check it out. So after your observation, you will not find that the plant growing upright. Instead, the direction of the plant in which it bends is different. Means if it is not, if the plant is kept away from the sunlight, okay, so what happens there, the plant does not grow upright. Instead, what does it do? It starts bending towards the direction of the sunlight, way from which direction it is coming. Okay, so this shows that how the even plants respond to stimuli. So now let's go for the next concept, that is living organisms excrete, or they go for the excretion process. What does it do? See, so all the living things, they take the food, of course, plants and animals. So not all the food item which animals have taken or eaten so is used up by our body or utilized by our body. So only some part of the food that we eat is utilized by our body cells. So remaining is, it has to be removed out of our body as a waste. Remaining is a waste product, that is, it has to be removed out of our body, so as a form of waste. Okay, so our body also produces different kinds of waste in different life processes. Okay, so these all waste products should be removed from our body. Okay, so the process of getting rid of these wastes from the body of an organism is known as what? Excretion. So here, so do plants excrete? Yes, of course they do excrete. So they follow some mechanism to excrete the waste things which are produced present in our body. Okay, so usually the waste materials that get produced in plants as waste only. Okay, so those in some plants the waste products are not removed out of their body. So instead they are going to be stored that waste product in some parts of their body. Okay, so that is also may takes place in plants. Okay, in some parts of their body the waste is stored in it. Okay, so but of course they do not do any harm for the growth of the plant. Okay, so there is no harm by storing those waste products in their body. So this is what it takes place there. So even some plants, they remove waste products in the form of what? Secretions. For example, the gum what you get from the neem plant, so it's in the form of secretion. The waste product is secreted, so that is actually secretion, that is we call it as gum. So dear students, I hope you have understood this today's concept, and let me come up with the next concept in the next class. Thank you and have a nice day.